We are back again, my friends. What do we got here? You see that? Ooh. You read the description and you're like, but wait a second. Isn't that sticky stinger? No. This is searing stinger. Yeah. So, I did take a little sip, but I'm going to eat on some food. I got some Puerto Rican rice and beans right here. That's picante tomas. You know about this. This is the pink beans, the potatoes, the recaito, and some black beans. You already know. And some white rice. So this is what I'm going to try this sauce on. So this is from Rockin. It's a concept sauce. Kind of a collab, but shout out to Colton. He did all the hard work on this one. So basically I had, originally I had 10 pounds of Big Mustard Mama that I bought. I didn't grow those, but I actually dehydrated 5 pounds. So I ended up getting 6 ounces of powder. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I didn't have room in my freezer to freeze all of them. So I had 5 pounds frozen, 5 pounds made into powder, which was 6 point something ounces, right? And I said, what am I going to do with that? And I was thinking about my favorite, or one of my favorite, I think it's my favorite, Verde sauces, which is a honey Verde from Rockin', which is called Sticky Stinger. And I called Colton up and said, hey man, what do you think about putting out a hot version of Sticky Stinger? Like, I mean hot. Because Sticky Stinger is a milder sauce. And he was like, yeah, man. So I said, all right, I'm going to send you these peppers. I'm going to send you this powder and the seals, so that people would know this is not Sticky Stinger. Okay, he made the new label. He put Searing Stinger, but still, I told him you got to put those red seals on there just to let people know. And so he was like, yeah, let's do it. So thank you, Colton. And you guys can read on the side. He's got the little Uncle BullCow and the Rockin' logo together right there. It's a concept sauce, collabo, whatever you want to call it. And they came in today, and I couldn't wait. I busted open. I took a sip. So I'm going to take one more solo sip, then I'll put some on my food, and we're going to give this a true review. Oh, yeah. It's hot, guys. Listen, I know my tolerance is kind of low, but Colton, he gave this on the heat scale, as far as all natural sauces, a 9 out of 10. That's definitely an 8.5 or a 9. I would say some of the super hot sauces that are just, let me see something. So like the extra hot Reaper squeezins, that would be a 10. Or the, maybe the Gator sauce or Primo Armory sauce, that would be a 10. Because you're not getting any hotter than those, really, all natural without putting extract in it. So let's go in with this on some food. Look at the pour, guys. Hope you guys can see that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful consistency. It's thick, but it's not too thick. It's not so thick that it's going to give you a hard time coming out of the bottle. And I think this rice and beans dish is going to be perfect with this. So here we go. Oh, yeah. Wow. I forgot to tell you, there is red onions sauteed in this. This dish, so Es Picante Tomas, knows there's one thing that's missing out of it, and that is bacon. I will. I'm reviewing it. I'll bring it into you in a minute. I got a bottle for you right here. You know you're going to get your own bottle. Mrs. BullCow knows. We, in this house, we do not fight over material things, nor do we steal from each other, except for hot sauce. I think she told me she's gonna kick me in the balls one time. What'd you tell me? Wait here.
No, tell him what I said.
Pour a bunch on there. Go ahead.
Thank you.
It's a honey verde. You're gonna love it.
He deserved it that time, though. Whatever I said.
Listen, so I made this sauce, and it's a yellow taco sauce, guys. Anyways, people that have tried it went nuts over it, and it's being kind of held back. Just trust me on this. We're not putting that sauce out like that. We did send some out R&D samples. This is hot, man. I'm burning. And so made the sauce. Me and Mrs. BullCow loved it. I was ecstatic about it because I always look for a good taco sauce. I made some myself. I have a green version, of orange, and then I made this yellow. You guys know I'm a freaking yellow pod guy. So, I'm burning good. I'm sweating and all that. Lip burn is crazy. You like it? Mrs. BullCow approves. If you think of heat on it, it's pretty good too, right?
It's about as good as it gets.
It's about as good as it gets. There you go. You heard it from Mrs. BullCow. So check this out. Make this sauce, and I put a bottle on the table where she sits. She didn't notice it. I get up in the morning. I eat a half a bottle on my breakfast. I eat a half a bottle of hot sauce if it's good. Now, there are some sauces that are stupid hot out there that I will eat like a quarter of a bottle, but I just poured a ton of that right there. And so the next day, guess what? She said she didn't know it was there. I get up. I went back at it. Finished it off. Now, I knew I had more. So the next night we were out. We had dinner. And I said, oh, let me get a bottle of this out. I said, this is yours. So I set it down. We're having tacos. She's eating it, and I'm looking around. I'm like, well, I need some of it. So I put a little bit on my tacos. So we ate about, I don't know, half, 2/3 of the bottle. The next day, I freaking woke up, and it was sitting there, and it was breakfast time. So I knew I had one bottle left. I said, I'll finish it off and just give her a new bottle. I did. And she lost it. Where's my hot sauce? And I'm like, I'm going to give you a bottle. But you gave me a bottle last night. I said, yeah, and I gave you a bottle before that. She goes, you did? I said, yeah, I ate it. She's like, so you ate my whole bottle of hot sauce.
This is not how it went. This is not all how it went.
Well, yeah, it was.
No.
Yes.
All the same stuff happened except when I got upset is when you finished off that last bottle.
Yeah, but then I still had another bottle. I had another bottle I gave her. So it might have been 4 bottles total, and I had
I didn't know there was anything left, so he just ate 3 bottles, and I thought it was the last one, and I thought I had none. And maybe he told me, maybe he mumbled it, maybe I was in a different room and he yelled it and I didn't hear him. But I just didn't know that stuff because, like, he talks to himself. So sometimes I don't pay attention when he's talking because I think he's talking to himself, or like, and then I don't remember things too. So on top of him talking to himself, and me not listening because of that, and me forgetting things, I just got confused.
So, anyways, I made Mrs. BullCow a big batch. In other words, and there's still a bottle left in there, but I made her a big batch with like 4 bottles, and then a big old jar of it. Now the jar did last a little while, and we both ate that, but yeah, I got right on that. So she said, you did this and this, and you ate that one, and I said, yeah. And then I added to it. I said, yeah, and I ate the first bottle that she didn't know about. And she was like, I should kick you in the balls. Like, she was dead serious. Like, I'm telling you right now, she was dead serious. Like, there was no her joking. She was ready to freaking attack me, and I just calmed her down and said, I have another bottle. I was all scared, and I had another bottle, and then I made her more, so.
I was serious, and my fake threat, but he actually is worried about me when talking about that. I was seriously mad, but it's not like I'm actually gonna do anything to him. And if I was going to do anything to him, it wouldn't be kicking him in the balls.
No.
I'd be punching him or something.
This whole bottle, this is it, guys. This whole bottle's gone. This is gone. There will be 0 left of that in the morning because I just poured a bunch more in here. And she just came back to get more. And she's going to come finish that off. So, good job, Colton. Man, I love stuff like this. I mean, Colton just, that's the thing. He just made another batch of Sticky Stinger. So if you like something that's milder, or if you got kids in the house, something like that, you want to grab some of that. So get a hold of Colton, Rockin Heat. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram. But yeah, and go give him a follow on Instagram, Rockin Heat. And he's also, I think he said he just made a batch of Sergeant sauce, the original. And that is, my friends, is another very, very good sauce. Colton has made so many. I mean, he sent me a bunch last year. There was a cantaloupe sauce. And he doesn't have any of that now, but cantaloupe and honey or something. Never in my lifetime would I thought of making a sauce from cantaloupe, but it was slamming. Tomato, basil. The dill mustard. I brought that to work. And I actually threw some tink in it. Shook it up. And my boss was like,
here's something else I should
awesome.
be mad at you about. Because this is the first sauce from Colton I've ever had. I didn't even know any had ever been in this house.
No, a lot of them were at my work, okay? So they were. I did a beer brat, Budweiser beer brat review from work, so the sauce stayed there. Then Larry...
They didn't get shipped there.
No, Larry got some, and Colton threw some in his box for me, and he had a whole box. So yeah, those stayed at work. That's why. Oh, there's been times when we've had to hide a sauce from each other because we're like, oh man.
No, I've never hid a sauce from you, but that would be smart.
I hid this one from you.
I've never hid a sauce from you, but that's a great idea.
See, I hid this sauce from her 2 years ago when we first tried it. And this sauce, I bought her a bottle in December, and it's 3/4 of the way full. So, there you go. Anyways, guys, get with Colton. I do have some of these, so if and when he runs out, I'll have some.
That's because I always eat that Uncle BullCow.
I'm going to hodl some of them. I'm going to have some for us to eat because it's slamming. And I'm also going to, I'm going to hodl some of these. So I am going to save some of these. And then, you know, this season, I'm not growing the BMMs, but I do know a couple growers that are. But if Colton gets rave reviews on this, man, he might continue to make it. So you guys let him know what you think of this sauce. If you think this is something that he should make again. I don't have any more of the BMMs. So this is a limited edition for now. But this could be something during pod season that does come back.
Good job, Colton. I'm going to hide mine.
Yeah, she's going to hide hers. This is her bottle right here. Look at that. And Colton did this artwork is his, man. So you guys recognize that from the Sticky Stinger, but he put flames. So that's the difference. And instead of a green seal, he put the red. And he put the BullCow on the back with him. Talked about the sauce. You got the ingredients and everything here. This, my friend, is slamming. And it is hot. I think an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 on a heat scale for all natural sauce is perfectly accurate. It is hot. It is good. It's sweet from the honey, but it's not overly sweet. So I would not consider it, you know, I wouldn't put it on dessert or anything, but rice and beans, fish tacos, enchiladas. I mean, you could do just so much of this. I bet you it'd be really good on breakfast burritos, which is probably what I'm going to eat it on tomorrow morning. So stay tuned. Man, I'm so excited about this.
I want to eat on some fried chicken.
Fried chicken. There you
I
go.
don't eat fried chicken, but if I did, I'd be eating it on some fried chicken.
She would eat fried chicken if I had some right now. So her veganism would go right out the window. All right, guys. Love you. Rockin' Heat. Uncle BullCow. Yeah.